My name is Chris Gill with Lone Star Warriors Outdoors. I'm the president and founder of the organization. I started this group. Myself was injured in Afghanistan in 2005, and I went on a hunt, and I wanted to make sure that everybody that's been in a wounded warrior situation gets the same thanks for what they've done. It's just something that's near and dear to my heart. We're a Texas-based organization, but that's just because we're from Texas. We actually take wounded warriors hunting and fishing from all over the country. You know, Airmen, Navy, Marines, Army, Coast Guard. If you've been injured in combat, that's what we do. Is we take you guys hunting, fishing. Myself, I was injured in Afghanistan in 2005, and I went on a hunt. It just meant the world to see so many people saying thanks, and for what we did, which none of us ever required that. We volunteered, and I want to give that back to these guys, and so that's really what our organization is about. This is a 2012 Teryx. It's a military SOCOM unit by UVC Power Sports out of Alvin, Texas. One of our sponsors for this organization is UV Country Power Sports, or UVC Power Sports, out of Alvin, Texas. They had the military SOCOM unit contract for a couple of years, and this vehicle right here is one that was made for the military. Did not get delivered. And so they were kind enough to donate to our organization. So I'm actually sitting in an official military SOCOM unit, probably the one and only that's out in a civilian life. It's got the tire ball system. You take 7 rounds before it goes flat. We're complete with the little hooks right here. We can airlift it out. Infrared headlights up front. This is just a great vehicle. Fits perfectly what we're doing, because we can use this out here, ATV riding and Muddin for the military. Take it hunting, put guys up here. We actually use night vision suppressors, so it just fits in with what we do. So it's the, I believe it's the Brute Force 750, same engine. 750. It's got skid plates on the bottom, beefed up suspension. You name it, they've added this to it just for military use. It's so durable, it's amazing. So yeah, in 2005 I was injured in a rocket attack in Afghanistan, and spent a few months in recovery back at Fort Hood. When I got out, actually before I got out, one of the things that I was doing was just kind of looking around for things to do. I love to hunt, I love to fish, and my injuries were not as substantial as other people's are, but I was accepted to a hunting trip, and it meant the world to me, and so I wanted to give that back to the guys. So we take them on what I call a gun therapy trip, and especially with the world the way it is now, anti-gun, a lot of people think that, but these guys were raised shooting guns, learning respect for them. And what we try to do is teach them that it's also an American tradition of hunting. Not only are you trying to kill the enemy, but you know what? Hunting is an everyday sport. It's just something that was even back from the Pilgrim time frame. They had to hunt to survive. And so we teach them that. Same thing at night. We get around. This is where the therapy comes in session. We'll sit around a campfire, and we talk. Sorry, we talk about. Talk about things we can't talk about with our family that happen overseas. One of the things with PTSD is that you've got to talk about it to recover from it, and if you can't talk about it, you're not going to recover. And so we sit around. It turns into a therapy session every time. So that's what I want to give back to these guys, that opportunity to heal. We're out here right now at Muddin for the military. This is an event that we have every year now. This is the 3rd annual Muddin for the military, and it was actually created by a group of guys who ATV ride, and they wanted to help out the military. So they chose our organization, Lone Star Warriors Outdoors. This is really our primary fundraiser for the year. And what we try to do with these funds is for our wounded warriors, from the time they get out of their car and lock the door, I want everything paid for. We try to pay for their flights. If they drive in, I just ask them to give receipts. We make sure we take care of their gas. I don't want them to pay for anything. We're trying to raise money to buy them 308 rifles. That's what we're doing this year. 308 rifles, scopes, binoculars, clothes, hunting clothes, whatever they need to hunt, hunting knives. I just want them to, a lot of these guys are in a position where they're trying to figure out what they're doing in life now, that maybe they lost a limb, they lost an eye, they can't go back and do the stuff they used to. So, if we can get them out hunting, get them a sport where they enjoy and just love to have, then that's what we want to do with them. So that's what this whole event is for, is raising money for these guys.